brother. Today I am going to share with you the one and only recipe for rebooting from your pornography addiction faster. Yes, I'm going to be revealing it here today. Lots and lots of men wish they could just be done with this behavior. Don't you wish that sometimes? Man, I just want to be done with this stuff, right? Tired of my teens, my early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, periods of time where you feel like you've got it under control and then it comes back again. You're like, what the heck? I've graduated, I've got a new job, I've started a new business, I got married, or I got a girlfriend, I had a kid, I got a promotion, I bought a house, I moved to a new state, I got a six-pack. All these things happen to me. Yet, when I slip, I still slip to the same shit, like nothing happened. Why is it that this area of my life stays stagnant? Some of you even quit other vices. Some of you overcame substances, quit drinking alcohol, or reduced your alcohol intake. Yet, when it comes to pornography, it doesn't seem that anything has changed. You're like every week, every other week, every month, whatever it may be. And you just want to speed things up. There's only one way to do it. The first thing to realize is that your brain is going to rewire. It is a biological process, and the truth is that anyone can do it. It is helpful to have a system, but you don't necessarily need a system. It's just that it's a lot more challenging when you do it on your own. A system allows you to do things in a reliable way and a predictable way, which is very important for you because your emotional state is negatively impacted each time you engage in this behavior. So it's so important to have something that is structured, something that provides you with wins day by day, wins with each urge, so that you build up the internal belief that, hey, I can actually end this behavior. But that is not the recipe. The recipe for speeding things up is to raise your certainty. I'll say it again. The recipe for speeding things up and rebooting faster is to raise your certainty. How does this work? Well, what happens is when you get to a point where you believe that ending your behavior with pornography is inevitable, that it will happen, then your certainty goes up. Think about something like going to college. At a certain point, you're like, God, it's going to take so long for me to graduate. I got to take all these prerequisites and blah, 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 blah. But the moment, whenever that was, that you realized that you were going to graduate and it was inevitable, what happens is that you don't just move faster through college or through whatever the process is. You simply just find yourself making better choices. You find yourself making choices that are more aligned with your values and standards. And you find yourself, when you're doing the things that you identify as hard in that process, you find yourself doing it for longer periods of time. So maybe studying or working on projects might have been hard for you. But once you decided that, you know what, graduating is something that's going to happen. It happens for a lot of people. I know it's going to happen for me. It's only a very small part of my life, and I've got a huge, big life beyond this. It becomes inevitable. So you're able to sit down and study and do what you need to do for projects. There is a paradigm shift in your mind. Brother, the same thing works for your out-of-control behavior. When you believe that ending your behavior is inevitable, that you are going to be in control of this, that you're going to stop acting out sexually, that you're going to stop visiting with escorts, you're going to stop browsing those sites, you're going to stop masturbating every night or in the middle of the day, you're going to stop going to all those sites and apps, to Reddit, to Twitter, to the porn site, you're going to stop bypassing your filter. Once you believe that it is inevitable, your certainty is going to go up. And again, you won't go through your reboot faster. But when it comes to your urges, when it comes to decisions, something as simple as, you know what, should I sit here at my desk and keep pushing forward, being stressed out about different things happening in my career, or all the people in my life who are doing things in ways that don't work out for me? Should I get stressed out about that? Or should I stand up from my desk and go take a nice walk? Should I stand up from my desk and do a 5-minute meditation? When you come back from work, you find yourself making a better choice once you've decided and you believe that your reboot is inevitable. You come back from work, you're like, I can just veg out on the couch, or I can go work out immediately. You start making decisions that are aligned with your reboot. And then the things that are hard for you, for some guys, maybe it's their morning routine. They're like, man, I struggle with my morning routine and being consistent in that. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. Some days I'll procrastinate in the bathroom. I'll procrastinate early on so that I run out of time. I'll sabotage. Or accountability. I just don't want to keep telling these guys that I slipped. I don't want to tell them about little things in my life. Like, this feels very private to me. My urges, why should I share it with these? You will start following through with these things. The end is in sight, and your success is inevitable. So brothers, that is it. That is the recipe, the secret for speeding things up in your reboots. It is raising your certainty.